Hey gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey, and this is the 2022 VW Atlas Premium R-Line. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what this three-row SUV is like off-road, because I am at the Texas Truck Rodeo, and this one is going to get to do a little bit of fun stuff off-road. Stay tuned. All right, gearheads, I said I was at an off-road event, and that is the course back behind us. This is the vehicle. This is the 2022 Volkswagen Atlas Premium R-Line. So this is the top trim. Powering this four-wheel drive version of VW's three-row SUV is their V6, making 266 horsepower and 276 pound-feet of torque. No, swap that. 276 horsepower and 266 pound-feet of torque. But I absolutely love the very handsome design of this SUV. I like these small details, like this chrome grille line going into the headlight unit. Makes it look very classy and very upscale. This premium R-Line does get some special treatments, and while this is not your typical off-road vehicle or rock crawler, there is a lot that makes this very competent off-road, including these 265/45 21-inch Pirelli Scorpion tires. Now, these are definitely, again, not your typical off-road wheel and tire package, but they do the job quite well. Moving to the inside, whew, she's angry at me because I left her running. This is the very top trim of the VW Atlas. So you get leather seats. They are heated, they are ventilated. 3-person memory located right down here, right above all of your different controls. You can see behind the steering wheel here, we have a full color screen display, and it welcomes you up with the VW logo when you show up. Nice R-Line steering wheel, perforated leather around the edges, flat bottom here. You get color touchscreen infotainment, very easy to use climate controls, and then your drive mode selector. So we've got snow, on-road, off-road, off-road custom. Your engine start stop button is actually located right there. Very good size center console, and you do get several USB-Cs up front here. But let's move into that second row. So we've got seating for 2 up front, seating for 3 here in the middle row. And again, more of the same leather seats. You get some climate controls back here, heated seats back in the back, no ventilation, more USB-C down here. But the real interesting thing for me is, past the fold down center armrest for cup holders, is the child seat friendly bench seat. You don't see that very often. You don't really see many bench seats left in vehicles. They're all going to captain's chairs, but this rear bench seat does tip and fold out of the way so that you can put a child seat into place. You just have to pull that latch to bring it back into place. Now at 5'10", I'm a little cramped back here. You can see it's a pretty tight fit. So this is probably going to be for kids or smaller adults to ride for any length of time. But I absolutely love how easy that seat is to flip and fold forward and get in and out of the back seat when you have a child seat in place, no matter which position on this sliding second row that you have. So I like that a whole lot as a father. And then moving back to the back, I told you we're at an off-road event. We're already quite dusty here. You can see it is a 50-50 split third row. Very easy to flip and fold those down, and gives you quite a bit of cargo space when those rear seats are folded. And then you get some underfloor storage space as well with that removable tray. All told, very nice three-row SUV from VW, but let's see what this one is like when we get it off-road. All right, gearheads, engine start stop button is down there. Transmission, you actually get a mechanical lever there, so I really appreciate that. No buttons, no dials, actual mechanical lever to put the vehicle into drive. It's weird the things we come to like, but that's one of them for me. I did mention this drive mode dial here. So we are in the 4Motion all-wheel drive version. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over into off-road driving mode, which does automatically actuate downhill descent control. Right now, I'm not on the brakes, but the VW is making sure that we are not just barreling down this hill at any rate of speed that would be uncomfortable or unsafe to maneuver. And yes, as you can see, we are deep in the heart of Texas. This is the Texas Truck Radio after all. So what is a off-road track without a little bit of cattle to keep you company? All right, first obstacle up here, just past the cows, is the hill climb. So this doesn't look like a whole lot, but when you don't have traction, you can't get up a hill like this, and the VW Atlas does it very easily. Moving over here to the articulation, these humps help simulate what it would be like if you've got one or two or more wheels up in the air, and how the all-wheel drive system helps distribute power to keep you moving forward. The fact that we are just cranking right along here speaks a lot to the all-wheel drive system. Up there, got a little bit of slip, but heard the system kick right in and keep us moving right along. Very good system here that makes this very easy to pilot, even when you maybe have one or two or more wheels off the ground. Again, automatic downhill assist control right there automatically puts on the brakes and helps you from careening out of control going downhill. Gonna do a little sideways action here. Again, testing out traction. You wouldn't believe what kind of work goes into making sure that you still have traction in situations just like this, even when you are really tilted far over onto the side. And we're gonna come around here and do a little bit of a rock climb. So here we go up the cobblestone road, and we'll see just how these 21-inch wheels handle this cobblestone road. It is very rough and very bumpy, but you can see we're climbing over it just fine. Bouncing around quite well here, but the suspension is doing a really good job, and the all-wheel drive system is making sure that we've got the traction where we need it. So definitely more extreme than most R-line customers are going to take their VW Atlas, but nice to know that it is capable if ever you find yourself in a situation that requires, well, a little bit of rock crawling, although most hardcore enthusiasts would not call that rock crawling. That's just a cobblestone road, a very, very intense cobblestone road. So now we're getting into more real life scenarios, situations here. A dirt road, or in our case, a dirt track. So we're gonna test out this V6 and the 4Motion all-wheel drive to see exactly what this thing is like at speed, and not too fast, but we're gonna try just a little bit of speed down this dirt road and see how this handles in the corners, how the brakes work, how the 4Motion makes sure that we're not losing wheel slip and spinning out of control here on this loose dirt surface. And as you can see by both my speed and by my driving line, this thing is doing quite well in this type of terrain. I am very impressed with how it is handling. You can hear it is getting a little bit bumpy in here because it is not a completely smooth surface, but the suspension is soaking up the bumps very nicely. It is just a little more noisy in here, but not any more uncomfortable than driving down your paved street. I really like it. I've been really impressed. And here comes my favorite part of this section of the course, in this high-speed bank turn. Of course, we're not going to do anything crazy, but it's nice to know that this thing can perform when you want it to. Nice little 3-row SUV from the VW brand. If you liked this quick overview of the VW Atlas VR6 R-Line from Volkswagen, and our content here from the Texas Truck Radio, be sure and hit that subscribe button down below and ring the bell so you are notified every time we launch a new video. If you want to see stuff that we are testing and driving before it is uploaded here, go find us Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, all the things at GT Garage Talk. Very easy to find, or you can just head on over to gtgaragetalk.com. If you want us to test this VW more back home and really test out its on-road features, leave us a comment down below and let us know that you want to see more from this Volkswagen Atlas, and we'll try and get it on our media drive list. But until next time, gearheads, from the 2022 Texas Auto Riders Texas Truck Rodeo, until next time, bye. I'm going to see just how good this 3-row version does off-road. VW Atlas Type R. Is that R-Line? R-Line. I'll get it.